Okay, welcome to today's quick video. And today's quick video is going to be on solving equations. After we finish this unit, you will then take your variable quiz. Okay, so solving equations. Our ultimate goal in solving equations is to get the variable by itself on one side of the equal sign. And to do that, we usually do the opposite of order of operations. So we get rid of any addition or subtraction first, and then the last step we usually do is any multiplication or division. Okay, so take a look at this first problem. Here we have 2x plus 4 equals 10. And our goal is to get this x by itself, but we want to get rid of anything that's attached to it. Well, I have this plus 4 that's attached to the variable and this 2 times the x. And we want to do the opposite of order of operations. So I want to get rid of any addition or subtraction first. So in order to get rid of this addition, you have to do the opposite or undo with the opposite operation. What's the opposite of plus 4? It is a minus 4. So I'm going to subtract minus 4 here. Where else do I have to subtract 4 from? Well, according to our property of equality, is we have to subtract it from the other side as well. Okay. So the reason for doing that is now these 4's go away, and that's what I want. I do not want those plus 4's anymore on this side of the equation. So all I have left over here is a 2x equals 10 minus 4, which is now 6. So now all I have left on the left side of the equal sign is 2 times x. And I want to get rid of that. And how do you undo multiplication? Well, division undoes multiplication. So now I want to divide this side by 2, and whatever I do to one side I have to do to the other. Divide this side by 2. Now I end up with our answer of x equals 3. Okay, and you can always substitute your answer back into the original equation to make sure that it is correct. So 2 times 3 is 6, plus 4 does equal 10. Take a look at the next one. Now the next one's going to use a little bit of what we learned in our last unit with combining like terms. Here I have 5x plus 2x plus 5 equals 40. Well, I want to combine these guys because they are like terms. They have the same combusas, which are x's. So 5x plus 2x is like saying 5 apples plus 2 apples. Gives me 7x plus 5 equals 40. Now this problem is very similar to how we did, like the problem we did in number 1. Undo any addition or subtraction first with its opposite. So subtract off a minus 5, and you have to do it to both sides. So now you have just 7x equals 40 minus 5 is 35. So the last step here is to unglue this 7 and the x. Well, what unglues multiplication? Division. So divide by 5. I'm sorry, not divide by 5, but divide by 7. Divide by 7. Therefore, you get the final answer of x equals 5. Okay, now this last type of problem is when you have variables on both sides of the equal sign, and we don't like that. We only want variables on one side of the equal sign. So what I usually do is remove the lowered value coefficient. So we have 6x and 4x. Well, 4x is lower. So I want to get rid of this one and move it to the other side. So to do that, I'm just going to subtract it from the right side. So subtract 4x over here. Subtract 4x over here. So now that gives me 6x minus 4x is 2x. These guys go away. That's why I do it, to get rid of them. So bring down your plus 2. Bring down your plus 22. Haven't used it yet. And put your equal sign there. Now, I have to undo this addition. What undoes addition? Subtraction. So subtract 2 from both sides. So minus 2 here. Minus 2 here. These 2 go away. That's why I did that. Subtract 2 anyways. So I'm left with 2x equals 20. And finally, your last step is to unglue this multiplication between the 2 and the x. And what does that, as we know, is division. So divide by 2, divide by 2, x equals 10. And you can always check your answer to make sure the left side matches the right side. So 6 times 10 is 60, plus 2 is 62. So if I did this correctly, the left side better equal the right side. 4 times 10 is 40, plus 22 is 62. So 62 does equal 62.